Hey everybody, I'm Rayanne Black. Welcome to my webinar on how to build business credit. And today I am going to show you exactly how to get this result. So I know you may be looking and thinking about this webinar like, is this even worth my time? So you might be thinking about exiting. But I just want to show you something really quick before you get to skedaddling. So P.S. If you watch the full training, I will email you a free gift at the end. So we're getting ready to go into some reviews about what those have to say about Raise Financial.
Hey y'all, so I want to give my review on Rayanne's Black business course as of this morning. I definitely give it 10 out of 10. Highly recommend because one, she's professional, two, she's patient, and three, she gave me the steps to structure my business, to start business credit, and to start funding for my business. I definitely will be taking more classes. She also does credit. She does everything. She's like basically like an all-in-one person, and she is a true gift from God. I appreciate her so much. Hey y'all, so I want to give my review on Rayanne's Black business course as of this morning. I definitely give it 10 out of 10. Highly recommend because one, she's professional, two, she's patient, and three, she gave me the steps to structure my business, to start business credit, and to start funding for my business. I definitely will.
Hello everyone, my name is Monique. I did a free coaching Zoom session with Miss Rayanne. She gave me some tips on business credit, how to use social media to leverage your business growth and obtain sales. And she also asked if there was any other questions that I had with any help regarding my business. So she does one-on-one coaching, and if you're an introvert like me, as you can see, I'm super shy. If you're an introvert like me, I think you should give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm very pleased with all the tips and advice she gave me. Trust me, you guys want to grab it. Thank you. Bye. Hello everyone, my name is Monique.
Yes, and that was Monique Brown, and here is her website. She
with Miss Rayanne. She gave me some tips on business credit, how to use social media
so basically,
leverage
the stuff that I'm getting ready to
business
show you,
growth and obtain sales. And she also asked if there was any other questions that I had with any help.
So you might be asking yourself, who is this for? Like, who is this webinar towards? Who is it for? Well, guess what? Again, this is for everybody, because if you're a business owner, you need business credit. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No way around it. If you don't have it, you're missing out on tons of money and tons of sales. Also, this is for those people that's out here struggling. Y'all know we getting ready to head into a recession, and you need to make your business recession proof. And part of that is by getting this business credit on board. Like, you want to get this done on board before the worst comes to the worst, because y'all, as we all know, gas is going up, food is going up, but the pay rates is going down. So what does that end up causing? It causes a recession. If you're somebody that's struggling and paying for your business out of pocket, this is for you. If you're somebody that's ready to take your business and scale it to the next level, this is for you. Just think about it. What could you do with extra funding that business credit can get you into those doors that personal credit can't? So what would you do, like, with the extra $25,000 or extra $50K? It all depends. And the way you start at this is business credit. So if you're somebody that's struggling, this is for you. But once again, somebody struggling, want to scale past it, like you might have hit a stump. This is for you, because with more credit and more funding, you have the money to be able to go out and do what you need to do to make your business progress forward. I know you probably like, man, I'm tired of all these people that's sitting up here telling me, do this for business credit, do that, this and the third. I know there's a lot of information out there on social media that's free and everything, but you honestly get what you pay for. If you're not paying for nothing, you're going to get the runaround. You're not going to get things that are in order. You're not going to get the exact answers. You're going to be doing this step, this step, you're going to be doing it all jumbled around, because I can assure you, no free PDF out there has this much information. None of them. So if you're a business owner and you're like me, you're tired of struggling, having to pay out of pocket, you sick of going to all these different people that don't really help you, they're not geared towards your business, then this is most definitely for you. Now, who this is not for is people that are ready to rush the process, because this is a process and you need to do it in order, in the right way, in order for it to work in your best advantage. If you're someone who cannot follow proper instructions, like I said, if you one of those people that like to do this, then you want to go do that, you want to mumble, jumble, scramble all of it up, then I'm sorry, this is not for you. If you're interested in a get-rich-quick scheme, this ain't for you, because nothing about this is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is strategic and tactical planning that you have to do with this. And lastly, if you're somebody that don't like money and you don't want to scale your business, then suit yourself. This isn't for you. I'm sorry. So let's get into it. Who am I? Now, I introduced myself to you at first. My name is Rayanne Black. I am the owner of Raise Financial Services. I help people with personal and business credit. I also didn't add in here, y'all, that I help people structure their business as well. So if you need help with getting your business started and getting it structured, I'm definitely your girl. I actually have a webinar on the same page that goes over business structure. So I started this venture out after being a young adult making poor decisions. Y'all, I got out of high school. What I did was I went and I got apartments in my name. I got phone bills in my name, cars and stuff, just different stuff in my name, not really knowing what I was doing to my credit, like not knowing that it was going to eventually hurt my future self. Well, I did that 18 to about 24, getting around bare minimum credit shot. And then I'm like, man, I really want to get a house for my daughter. So, I went and I got denied because my credit was so poor, y'all. It was so poor from sitting up here playing around and fooling around with it and whatnot, So I was like, man, that's when, the 25-year-old hit me, because, they say when you turn 25, that's when your frontal lobe really develops and you really become an adult. Now, for some people, that's not always true. Some people do start off on a better foot. But I didn't get that education when I was in high school, as well as so many other people. So I didn't even know what I was doing with this credit stuff. But anyways, I ended up, fixing my credit, and then I started having some friends of mine and family that was asking me for information on how to go about getting their things fixed. And I just thought about it. I was like, how many other people are going through the same thing? Like, it's a lot of people out here going through the same thing as me. They didn't get this financial education. They didn't understand this. Maybe their family didn't teach them this. School sure as heck didn't teach us too much about financial literacy, especially about credit. Like, they was quick to teach us all that algebra stuff, how Medea say it. But all that stuff, which I'm grateful for, but honestly, I wish they would have taught us about credit, because a lot of us would be in a better position. Credit is wealth. All right. So anyways, yeah, that's how Raise Financial was born, because I was like, man, I'm finna get ready and I'm about to help everybody that I can, because I love helping people and I love being that resource to people to be able to be like, hey, let me go ask Ray this. I know she can help me. And then once I started getting into my business, I was paying money out of pocket, and I'm like, dang, man, I'm working to pay my bills and I got to fund my business. Sometimes I'm choosing to rob Peter, pay Paul, or, y'all know how that saying goes, but, borrowing stuff. And I'm like, man, it's got to be an easier way to do this. So I started doing my research, taking classes and courses and whatnot, gathering all the information up that I can on business credit. And I started doing that for myself. I started getting approved for different things. I was able to get a 80 paydex score and then eventually achieve a 90 paydex score, which is very well. And if I want to right now, I can go open up an Airbnb. So, after being broke from spending money, I found my way through. And again, it hit me. I'm like, it's so many other people that's out here that are going through the same thing as me, and they're sick and tired of paying money out of their pocket. They sick and tired of, trying to take these courses and not know if they're going to get the end result that, the person or people swear they are going to. So my heart goes out to people like that. And I'm just ready to jump in, and I'm ready to help. So boom, here I am doing this free webinar. So what's covered, you might ask? Today, I'm going to share with you the 4 secret phases of business credit that you need to know and go through to obtain business credit and be on your way to business funding. Business credit helps you get to where you want to be, business funding. A lot of people want to, skip over the business credit portion and skip over the business foundation portion, but no, like business credit makes it way better, and it also separates your business and your personal credit completely apart, because I know a lot of us don't want to be judged about our personal credit because it might be bad for whatever reason. So if you have business credit, they're going to look at that business credit. And as long as you've been paying your business credit on time and you've been doing what you need to do, then the company really doesn't have any reason to look at your personal. Not saying that they never will, but they have less likely of a reason. So these are the steps which are the key to your success. So go ahead and make sure you listen up. All right, let's get to it. Class is in session. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so what is business credit? Business credit is the opportunity for a business to purchase products or use money and pay it back over time. So basically, you're borrowing something until you can afford to pay it back. So it's similar to personal credit, but it's in the name of your business and your EIN. So instead of going off of your personal social security number, unless you're a sole proprietor, then it's going to go off of strictly your business credit. There's 2 types of business credit. One being the vendor credit, which is credit that can only be established and used at that vendor. So for example, I'll give you an example of a vendor. It's called Uline. And they are a vendor that you can go and you can set up an account, business account, and then you'll be able to purchase things without upfront payments. But honestly, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure Uline is one that you have to pay some money upfront for. But anyways, like if you get a line of credit with them, then basically you can only use that with them. You can't use Uline credit at Target, Walmart, none of that stuff. So that brings us to the trade lines. Trade lines are credit cards that can be used anywhere, and they're usually a revolving credit line. So you want that revolving credit line because it will boost your score up totally. So what's considered a good business credit score? So a good business credit score ranges from 0 to 100. Most lenders require a minimum score between 75 and 80. 80 is usually the bare minimum that they look for. So when in doubt, always make sure your score is an 80 and above. Really, we want your score to be at a 90 because that's just about perfect, meaning you're not missing any type of payments, which boosts up like 80. You get that at first, but you want to get that to a 90. So let's go over the steps to build business credit. This is the first phase. You build your foundation. You get your business basics done, business formation. You build your business presence. You get your finances in order. You freeze your personal credit. Now, honestly, this step is actually up to you. Some people freeze their credit. That way, when they're applying for these vendors or different things, that the lenders, they can't see their personal credit score. But sometimes that can deem as a red flag to them. So sometimes lenders be like automatically deny you because they figure, what are you hiding from your personal credit that we can't see? But it also works most of the time. Like when they freeze it, sometimes they'll just be like, and we can't see their personal score. Let's just go off their business score. So this is just totally up to you. You can do this or you don't have to. And lastly, you'll need to get a credit business monitoring app. You'll need to get an app that monitors your business credit. Once all of these steps are completed, you move on to starting tier 1. So tier 1 with the trade lines. A trade line is a credit account between a business and a vendor. If you applied for credit or store cards, it will be denied, or you would have to use the business owner's social security number to guarantee the debt. So unless you have your business credit built up and you go in and you try to do it with personal, of course they're going to look for your social security number, and they're going to want to guarantee that if your business can't cover it, then boom, you have to personally, because if you don't have your credit up there, then of course they're going to want to go and look personally. So here are some things to know about tier 1 trade lines. Not all of them report on the business credit report, so it won't be beneficial to build the building of the credit. So this means that there are quite a few vendors out there that might only report to certain ones. Like I know you wanted to report to the Duns, you wanted to report to Experian and Equifax, the three bureaus for business credit. So you have to research on the website that you go to for the vendors. You have to research what all that they report to. You want to make sure it reports to all 3 or at least 2 out of 3. You must get 5 to 10 tier 1 accounts to initiate a PEDX score to move to tier 2. This is that score that we was talking about that needs to be a 80, but we really want it to be a 90. So some may require the business owner to make initial purchases, approving the net 30 account. So what this means is, like I said before, Uline. Uline is one that I think you have to pay $69 up front to be able to use their invoicing. So sometimes you do have to pay money up front. It just depends on the vendor and their rules. So not all the time, it's not always free to go ahead and get started, but in this case, you just have to watch out for which ones that do and which ones that don't. So make sure you don't provide any personal information when applying for vendor accounts unless as an authorized officer. So this means you don't really have to give your social security number and whatnot on there, especially for tier 1 vendors. You don't usually have to use your personal information just out besides like adding, hey, this person is authorized to purchase things and stuff. That's the only time you'll need personal information. And also, lastly, this must be used consistently and responsibly. So you know how they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So when you build in business credit, you want to keep on going, keep on using it here and there. Like you can even use it to buy like personal items like tissue and stuff. Like if you are an in-home business, tissue is absolutely a requirement. Printer paper is a requirement. Paper towel is a requirement. All of this because you need all of this stuff to help run your business, whether you're at home or whether you're in your own brick and mortar business. You're gonna need tissue regardless. Like if you run a home business, your home is your office. So yes, you can buy stuff that you need, and that all helps you build up the business credit. I currently I buy lots of tissue, ink, paper towel, paper cups, all of this stuff from different vendors, and it boosts up my business credit score. So then we move on to phase 2, where you build the trade lines. This is where you would come into getting one of those business creditoring monitoring apps, which would be Nav or Dun & Bradstreet and Credit Suite. Then we move on to phase 3, which is leveraging credit. Monitor the credit reports. Use the monitoring app to monitor the business credit reports. Every month, make sure you check for the correct balances that you may have, on-time payments, correct NAICS codes, correct address, and correct vendor lines. Make sure everything on your report is showing as it should. So the last phase we move into is getting unsecured funding. So get ready to be able to move on to tier 2 and beyond. After 90 days, you can be ready to apply for some tier 2 vendors, but you must be able to answer yes to the following questions. You must have an established PEDX score. That score that we said, 80 bare minimum, 90 is the best. Do I have at least 5 tier 1 net 30 accounts? And if you don't have 5, in order to move on to tier 2, your personal credit must be a 650 and above. That's the only way you can skip across tier 1 is if your personal credit score is that good. And why would you want to do that? You don't want to mush your personal credit and all that stuff, mush it together. You want to keep it separate. Okay? So, now that you know, you have 3 different options. So, option 1, you take everything I told you and do nothing. Or option 2, you take everything I've told you and apply it yourself. Option 3, you have an experienced person who has already done it themselves. I'm sorry, y'all, for the typos. And they do it for you. This way, you do not have to worry about any of it and save yourself some time. So, I want to reiterate on this option 3, y'all, because Lord knows it was like midnight when I was trying to go ahead and finish this because, midnight, my daughter's asleep. I don't have to worry about nobody bothering me. But forgive me. I'm going to correct it now. So, this option, you can have an experienced person, me. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm not going to necessarily do it for you. I do offer done for you business credit, but you can go on my website and you can look at that if you just want it all done for you and you don't want to learn anything. But on this particular webinar, I'm offering my services to help you, to hold your hand and go through everything. So, if you chose it should be option 3, congratulations, I have a solution for you. So, how I can help you? So, I have a course, a 101 course that I am currently offering for business credit, / business funding. So, what you're going to get is you're going to get a 6-module course, which will be split into 2 days. However, you want it 2 days in the same week or 2 days, like one day this week, one day the next. And it's going to be one-on-one, just you and me for the first 20 people, one-on-one. I'm offering one-on-one. Whoever, gets it, they get it. So then you also get a workbook that helps you go along with this course and cheat sheets to aid you in your success. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got some typos there, but like I said, I was up late at night trying to prepare this webinar for y'all. So right now I'm offering an early bird special one-on-one, $697, y'all. $697. But wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. There's bonuses. Yes, bonuses, y'all. You get 2 additional short modules, which will be announced during class. But let me tell you a little sneak peek. If you don't have good credits, personal credit, I'm going to help you with that. Shh, don't tell nobody, though. And I'm also going to help you with some ideas on how to make some more streams of income from your business credit. So, shh, it might be more to come. I ain't going to tell y'all. You just going to have to find out. So then I'm also going to give you a 12-month financial business planner, y'all. So this planner is going to help you throughout the months, and it's going to have encouraging affirmations in it. It's going to help you, like if you're doing business credit, it's going to keep your tiers in track. Like you'll be able to write the vendors down, plan your days. Like this is the ultimate financial planner that you will need. And then on top of that, the one-on-one, you'll receive your recording. And this only applies to one-on-one, and I'll get to it soon. What I mean only applies to one-on-one, y'all. But anyways, you'll get your recording, and you'll be able to go back, and you'll be able to see it, and, questions, like, y'all will have it all right there, I promise you. And then you'll also have support, consistent support. You're going to be able to access the Facebook, the free Facebook group. More typos, y'all. I'm sorry. But yes, y'all have access to the free Facebook group, and we'll be able to motivate each other and talk to each other about everything. And then you'll be able to ask me questions. You'll be able to ask your peers. Like all of this that I'm giving you, it's a total value of $1,997, y'all. Just me giving my one-on-one time to you and your specific business. I charge $997 for that because I'm helping you with a course. I'm going to help you dissect it. I'm going to help you understand it. I'm going to show you where to go. I'm going to show you the links, what to do. I'm going to show you everything. It'll be like eating out the palm of my hand. I'm giving you the tea, the sauce. I'm helping you with it all. I'm going to make sure you walk away. You know what you're doing. I'm going to ask you for a full out review, y'all. Like me, I'm showing my face and I do the one-on-ones and the Zooms. I want to be held accountable. I want to make sure that you're learning the way you're supposed to learn. I know not all of us is group settings. Like not everybody can handle a group. So I do this one-on-one so that I can work with you at your pace. You know, you might not understand. You might be scared to ask questions in front of everybody. Hey, I'm one of those people that's just like that. I mean, if you knew my business coach, she'll tell you, Ryan, sometimes she holds back. But lately, y'all, I've been coming for it. You know, you got to step out of that shell. So next, we have the group course, which will be a group of 10 people. You basically get everything besides my one-on-one time. And the early bird special is for $497, and this will just be a group. I'm having small groups because I know a lot of people might not get that one-on-one, but I like to be able to focus and everybody asks questions. That way we don't have one huge massive group and everybody don't get their questions answered, or maybe somebody too scared. My normal price for the group coaching is $897. Because again, you're gonna have me in a close proximity, but no, I decided to waive that and make it $497. It'll be up here as long as this recording is up. So I'm thinking I'm going to have this sale for a couple weeks, probably until July. Let me see, y'all. I'm gonna say July the 15th. So get in, get your seats ASAP, because by the 15th, it's going to be, the price is going to go up. It's going to go up. The price is the price, y'all. So yes, get in where you fit in, because I promise you, this course is going to blow you out the water. You're going to be so glad you took it. I'm going to make sure you don't have no questions after this. Make sure you got all the answers. Okay. So right now, you're right here. You're probably paying for your business out of pocket. You're trying to get to the finish line, which is being able to get funded and buy things without paying upfront. So I'm the car that's going to take you from here all the way to here, where it's the finish line. I'm the vehicle that's going to help you. I'm going to be that drive that helps you get to where you want to be, being able to apply for funding without paying, being able to go ahead and just getting money, funding, and getting business products for your business. So yes, let me be your car to take you there. And these is all the steps we gonna go through within the course, and boom, we gonna get you to that funding. Okay. And then to top it off, everybody of my students who completes tier 1 within 30 to 60 days gets a free vacation stay on me, on the pimp. Nah, I ain't no pimp, y'all. But anyways, yes, a free vacation stay. That can be to Mexico, 6 days, 5 nights. It can be to Las Vegas, 4 days, 3 nights. It can be to Denver, Colorado, Texas, California, anywhere you want to go. I got you. Because I'm going to be proud of you as soon as you go ahead. Like, everybody deserves that, because the work ain't easy. And if you're willing to put in the work, I'm real proud of you. All right. So don't think of it as spending money. Think of it as I'm making an investment on myself and your business to learn something to take it to the next level. So you cannot get nowhere without learning some knowledge from somebody else, because me, for all the knowledge that I had, I paid to get where I am. I paid for this education that I have. Everybody has learned from somebody. And guess what? It was not for free at all. So I'm your girl, Ray. I am going to be offering some some plans or whichever, so you can be able to make payments on these courses, because I want to be able to have everybody afford to join, because this is a really great deal, and I cannot wait to see the results once I get done teaching you. I cannot wait. Like, it's gonna blow you out the water. Like yes. So if you're ready to get started, go ahead and scan this QR code or go to this website. I'm sorry, it's so little, y'all. But go to this website and book a call with me, and we'll discuss it, and we'll get you signed up to start class. I cannot wait to see you guys. Have a blessed one.